Composite crime. Banditry includes the evil crimes of rape, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and massacre. One agonizing news reaching us is that devil-may-care bandits kidnapped about 150 residents, including newly born babies, in Dan Isa community in Kaura Namoda local government area of Zamfara state. The evil men also abducted more people in Maradun local government area of the same state. Banditry in Zamfara state dates back to the year 2009, and there's been no let-up since then. Ibn Abo.
It's very unfortunate, and the government should still keep working on issues affecting us in the area of insecurity, because if we don't address it, it keeps going on. And in the story, it was mentioned that some herds were rustled. You see, for me, I feel that we should begin to look at this ranching that was mentioned. Because if you are sure that these animals are in a place where they are very secure, I don't think any castle rustler will just have the effrontery to just walk into the place and want to perform their evil enterprise. So the government should start working on security. And I feel, there are peculiarities with each area. So you work with the peculiarities of each area. Because in this particular story, everything that happened in the broad daylight. In the afternoon. So what do we say to that?
And Ibn Abo abducting children, newly born babies.
And they kept citizens. They rode on 150 motorcycles.
Yeah.
Just picture it in your head that you have this set of people, and there were 3 on each bike, meaning 450 persons in Bere community, and none of them was apprehended. So what does that say about our security?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
All right. So we can call the bluff of these people. We can.
You know, I really pity our people in Zamfara. I've gone there to do some work in the past, and some of the places I went to, they are far more dangerous now to go to those places at this time than when I was there. It is virtually all parts of Zamfara. You cannot say anywhere is safe, maybe just a few communities.
Wow.
In Zamfara North, for example, we have Shinkafi Town, we have Karanamoda, we have Zurumi, and Brenin Magaji local government.
Okay.
Only Shinkafi is relatively safe of all the local governments that make up Zamfara North. And why is Shinkafi safe? The people negotiated directly with bandits for their peace. They negotiated their peace and well-being directly with the bandits. They didn't involve the government. So since that time, these bandits have left them alone. So about 5 to 6 months now, the place has been relatively calm. When you look at what is going on in Zamfara, even Gusau, the state capital, Gusau local government, is not safe.
Yeah.
Students are being kidnapped, and sometimes it's not even on the outskirts, in the heart of town. Bandits will knock on people's doors and then quietly take them away. That is happening in Gusau, the state capital, as we speak. 7 people were kidnapped in Gusau, not far away from the army officer's mess.
Okay.
Yes.
Really?
Not far, yes. It just happened. So the question is, how much longer 150 people in a community of just about 500 people? It's like you kidnapped the entire community, because nobody,
I hear
all
the
of them
community
fled.
is like a ghost town.
So they fled. And when the place that I'm talking about where they kidnapped those 7 people is along Gusau Sokoto highway.
Wow.
Is in the heart of town. So we really have to do a lot. And then when you go to the western part, Anka, Bukuyum, Maradun, yes, West, Zamfara West. Anka, Bukuyum, Maradun, they are not safe at all. In fact, in this story, Maradun was mentioned. Maradun is the local government of the immediate past governor.
Yes.
Maradun was mentioned as one of the places where they also picked up people.
Yeah.
Only 3 local governments are safe there.
Okay.
And that is Gumi, Tala Tamafara, Bakura. Those 3 local governments, they are relatively safe. The rest, no. And in Zamfara Central, where we have Gusau, we have these issues. These guys keep coming, they keep coming, they believe that no one can stop them.
Yeah.
And we are not seeing enough efforts aimed at defeating these individuals. As I've said to governors before, yes, people say you are chief security officers of your state. I disagree. You are chief security logistics officers of your states. Whatever you can do to provide support for the armed forces, for the police, to defeat banditry, you as chief security logistics officers, because you are not chief security officer, don't kid yourself. You have to do it. Provide that support. Think out of the box. Amotekun is a product of thinking out of the box. You go to Ondo State, for example. Ondo State is that example.
Yeah.
That a homegrown security solution can be found.
Yeah.
Amotekun is a success story in Ondo State. And Ondo State is like the barricade for the rest of the Southwest.
Okay.
Because it's
a gateway
to the
yes,
north.
Yeah. Yes.
Gateway to the north. And they are doing a lot to stop the literal invasion of the Southwest by these good-for-nothing enemies of the state.
Yes.
They are doing their best, and what we can suggest is for other states to look at the Amotekun model.
Yeah.
How are they doing it? They should go to Ondo State to understudy the Amotekun model there. I would recommend Ondo State to them out of the states of the Southwest. They should go to Ondo State and understudy how have they managed to do it. And they kept the place safe. I just returned today from Ondo State. I know how safe. In fact, you feel really comfortable that you are there. No one is saying that no crime no longer takes place there.
Yeah.
But you see a
But before now, people
defeat.
People
Yeah, a lot of people have been kidnapped
cross-country trips.
Yes.
But now you can say,
it's a lot safer now.
Yeah.
That's one of the best gifts that the late Akeredolu gave to us.
Bless his soul, yeah.
Yes. In that, we remember him for the role he played in keeping the Southwest safe, in bringing Amotekun to fruition. God will bless Akeredolu wherever he is for the role that he has played. And I'm insisting that other states, nothing stops Zamfara from sending people to go and understudy what they are doing. Are they able to do it to keep the area safe?
Well, the viewer must remember that on this platform, what we do is mold opinion. We present it, and decision makers can pick. Because the Amotekun example is telling me that we can call the bluff of these good-for-nothing boys.
The good-for-nothing boys on one hand. I'm looking at the governors. What do you discuss when you hold your meetings in governors forum?
Okay.
Don't you talk about your issues? What exactly do they discuss?
Maybe they don't do peer review or something.
Because I mean, this has been there for so long, and then you come out to, behave as though you are helpless, you don't know what to do. And you see that in other areas, they are coming up with great ideas. I'm waiting for a governor that will make his tenure a tenure to be beaten.
Yeah.
Because you have to be deliberate about these things. You have meetings, you discuss. How have you solved your problem? How can we replicate it and look at our own peculiarities and then incorporate? Nobody is talking about it. It's not about coming out to complain, oh, we have insecurity. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You are the Mr. First in your state. You are supposed to take care of the people in your state. Didn't they go around during the pre-election and during the election?
Yeah.
Didn't they go about campaigning? Did anybody kidnap them? Why should you know how to protect yourself? When it comes to your citizens, you don't know what to do.
All right, a word they say is enough for the wise. BKO, we can't overstress these things.
We can't.
As the spirit moves you.
When we think of the pains that our people are going through, we are talking about food being expensive and all that. Insecurity.
And things like this will exacerbate the situation.
No, it is. Insecurity is one reason why we have high food prices. I know that diesel is a big factor. Insecurity is a very big issue because many of the farmers can't access their farms.
They can't.
And if they can't access their farms, how do they harvest? Yeah. How do they then push the produce into the market for our people to
all right, gentlemen,
it's a big problem.
Let's apply the brakes here, but not before thanking BKO for your time. We thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And Ibn Abba, many thanks for your time too.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
That will just about do it for the show. If you missed any part of it, not to worry. Later tonight at 11, a repeat broadcast will take your airtime. And of course, we always talk about a Sunday fair that expands the field for you between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. Again, we are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Citizen Jones.